These are the most valuable hands I've ever seen. When he opens a drawer, it's full of Patek Philippe. He drives a Lamborghini, the least expensive car he's ever driven. His name is Steven. He's a top surgeon. The patient was shot in the head and declared dead. He opened the skull in 3 minutes, removed the bullet in 2 minutes, and brought the patient back from the brink of death. But these enviable hands were filled with steel pins after a serious car accident. Severe nerve damage put Steven off the operating table for good. He struggled with rehab and wanted to give up on life, but doctors gave him hope. The basketball player was deemed wheelchair-bound for the rest of his life, and it was Steven himself who decided the man was untreatable. The tide turns. Steven held up his hands. Out of the goodness of his heart, the man told him the name of a place, Kamataki, to get his hands treated. Steven traveled to Kamataki. With Moto's help, Steven met with the Supreme Mage, Ancient One. Ancient One told him that there was no cutting-edge healing here, and that the only way to cure him was to use his spiritual power. Steven thought it was all bullshit and screamed in front of Ancient One. Ancient One slapped Steven's soul right out of his body. Then she pressed his brow and took him into the dimension.
His heart rate is getting dangerously high.
What he saw in front of him completely shattered his worldview. He was about to kneel down and worship his master, but he was thrown out of the door.